Hi, my name is Tammy and I'm from Class 517 Constitutional Law. Prior to this class, my understanding of the Constitution was that it was written by men who made laws for people to follow. I never understood that they were lawyers or their principles were based on divine law. I would have never made the connection between God or the fact that God would have ordained that right or authority to them. But I was wrong. Romans 13, God speaks to us and tells us, "Let every person be subject to governing authority, for there is no authority except from God, and those that exist have been instituted by God. Therefore, whoever resists the authorities resists God, which he has appointed. And those that resist will incur judgment, for rulers are not a terror to good conduct, but to bad. So do what is good." I don't believe God wants authority to abuse people. That's why I believe he strategically placed and instilled divine law in the founders' hearts to make sure his will would be done. They were not perfect, for they were men, but they had God's guidance because they sought him. My understanding of the founding documents hierarchy are that there was careful consideration and processes that took place in order for the founders to create the Constitution, starting with divine law. Influenced by God, and without understanding the Constitution's foundation, we cannot truly understand or respect its content. It starts with the legitimacy, the Declaration of Independence. It was established and was used during a time when there was a lot of disrupt in society. It was a list of grievances against the governing authorities in England. These grievances were to justify a separation and a new government that would protect the people from unjust ruling, not just then, but for generations to come. The rationale comes from the creation, which starts with the Federalist Papers. They were carefully written with the founders' ideas, and it wasn't until each founder came into an agreement based on logic with divine principles did they create the Constitution. It's important for the Constitution to have legitimate authority in divine law, because without divine law, there would be a disconnect between God, who has the ultimate authority, and man. The Constitution was written for direction and answers for the world to follow, just as the Bible was. If we start to dismiss the foundation in which the Constitution was written for, we would not be America, known for the land of the free and the brave, and would be subject to slavery, to a governing authority, and wouldn't have the freedoms we have today. So I would encourage everyone to get to know our Constitution and the history behind it before we assume its contents has no meaning and use the authority it gives us to keep it alive. Thank you.